All right. So lately we've been arguing about you giving bad advice, and I'm saying you're giving bad advice, and you're saying I'm asking bad questions.
No, I'm saying you just don't agree with me, so you think it's bad advice.
I do.
Exactly. That's not.
I agree with that.
That's not a good mindset.
All right. Is there any advice that you think is good that you would like to give me with that isn't on topic with anything I've been asking so far? You better have something since you've got everything to say about what I ask
here's
you.
Something. Be respectful.
Shut the fuck up.
Do what you want.
No, like talk. Like I want like 2 paragraphs out of this.
Like school. You want to talk about school? I can talk about school.
Sure, let's talk about school. Talk about school.
Give me something about school to talk about.
Like I was gonna ask you about the same thing we did on the first date, but instead of giving me a bad answer, you give me a good one.
Okay, go ahead. Restart.
What does it feel like all the work that you put in? Do you think it's worth it?
Do I think it's worth it? No.
So why'd you do it?
Why did I do it? Because I just want to feel validation.
That sucks.
No, you know, academic validation. Like you're just proud of yourself for doing something, even though it didn't amount to much. But you're so proud of yourself for doing it because it is something, you know.
Yeah, but you talk about having pressure from mom and dad to do it and pressure from yourself to do it. Is that worth the validation?
It's not worth it, but I still do it.
Do you recommend?
If I don't, then I get in trouble for it, and that's even less worth it, you know?
Do you recommend that I follow what you do?
Not unless you don't want to. It depends on like what you like to do. If you really want to, like, if you for yourself, like if you see yourself wanting to do something in the academic field in the future that has to relate to you doing well right now, then yeah, go for it. But don't put too much pressure on being the best. Don't even start, bro. You got nothing going on over there.
I got a jawline, bro. That's interesting because a few weeks ago I'd asked you the same thing and you told me about my AP classes and you told me to fill it up to be validated. You said
because you asked me you asked me how I got to number 1. That's how I'm telling you right now. If you want to be number 1, that's what you got to do.
Are you sacrificing things that you actually are interested in learning to get to number 1?
Not really, because I am true. Like honestly, I am interested in most of the things that I choose. Plus, I'm not like a passionate person. I would say like there's not one thing that I'm super interested in, so it's not that much of a loss.
So, is there any advice that you've learned from your experiences trying to, get to number 1 that you can give me?
If you truly want to be number 1, go for it. But I would say put your interests first. So, and even if you don't, it really doesn't matter like that, you know? Like, if you ask anybody right now, like, do they think ranks matter? Nobody says yes. Which is like, in life, you don't really see people, like once you get out of high school, you don't see anybody going, oh hey, what was your rank in high school? Because it really doesn't matter. People aren't like defined by a number or anything, you know. It's based on your effort and what you try to do. Like even at, like just say for colleges and universities, you don't see them going, oh, I'm gonna accept this student just because she's rank 1, or I'm gonna accept this person, I'm not gonna accept this person because he's not rank 1. You know what I mean? Is
there anything that a person who isn't trying to learn, like trying to get number 1 in valedictorian, that they can learn from what you learn? A more universal thing.
Okay, so even if you're not trying to get rank 1, I would still say to try to challenge yourself.
Outside of rank 1, outside of school.
Like
in real life. Like
in real life, in real life, just do what you enjoy first. Like, put yourself first. Not in like a totally selfish way, but like, in terms of just prioritizing, put yourself first. And then go ahead and like think about like social expectations or like who cares about what you do, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because at the end of the day, nobody cares.
Okay, cool.
Like, you know.
Everybody dies.
Exactly.